This is not your typical motivational speech, the kind that makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside. This is real, raw, and ruthless, because let's face it, not everyone makes it. Not everyone gets to be the top 1%. Most people live their lives in the shadows of their dreams, their ambitions left unfulfilled. But you're here because deep down, you want more. You're willing to face the truth, no matter how uncomfortable, no matter how brutal. I'm your teacher now, and you're gonna follow me whether you like it or not. You don't get a choice anymore. This world, it doesn't give a damn about your feelings, your comfort, or your weak-ass excuses. It eats the soft ones alive and spits them out like nothing. And you, right now, you're just another soul waiting to get crushed. But under me, I'll turn you into something else, shaped by violence and pain. I'll tear apart every lie you've been living with, 'cause the truth ain't pretty, it's savage. And I'm gonna drag your sorry ass through it, kicking and screaming, until you finally get it. You'll stand through the storm, through every bit of agony, and you'll stare down the ugly face of what this world really is. Only then will you understand. Only then will you be free. And the truth is, the world doesn't care about your dreams. The system doesn't care. Your friends, your family, they care in their own way. But at the end of the day, no one's gonna hand you success on a silver platter. Success is a battle. It's a grind. It's about surviving long enough in the trenches to make it to the top. Only the strong survive, and only the strongest thrive. But here's the catch. Being strong isn't about just physical toughness or brute force. No, it's mental. It's emotional. It's about having the guts to do what others won't. It's about sacrifice, resilience, and a burning desire that refuses to die. So let me take you through the steps that separate the top 1% from the rest of the world. Step 1. The game is rigged, but you have to play it anyway. Let's start with the first thing no one wants to admit. The game is rigged. The moment you entered this world, the odds were stacked against you. The rich stay rich, and the powerful stay powerful. They play by different rules, and it's easy to feel like you're just a pawn in their game. But here's where you make a choice. Do you sit back and complain about the unfairness of it all? Or do you decide to play the game anyway? Because the truth is, no matter how rigged it is, the game can still be won. Sure, the rules are bent in their favor, but they're not invincible. You don't have to be born into wealth to get there. But what you do need is the mindset that you're willing to outwork, outlast, and outsmart everyone else. It's not about luck, it's about strategy. The system may be set up to keep you down, but the top 1% didn't get there by accident. They figured out how to maneuver through the obstacles, how to exploit the system to their advantage. So, you're gonna have to play smarter, not harder. Learn the rules, understand the game, and then figure out how to bend them in your favor. Stop expecting fairness. The world isn't fair. but you're still in control of how you respond to it. Step 2. Pain is fuel. Use it. Don't run from it. Here's another harsh truth. Success is painful. There's no way around it. Anyone who's telling you that you can achieve greatness without suffering is selling you a lie. Pain is inevitable, but it's also the most powerful tool in your arsenal. It's the fuel that keeps you going when you want to quit, when the world tries to break you. Look at every story of success, every single one. They're all dripping in pain, suffering, sacrifice. The difference between the top 1% and everyone else is how they deal with that pain. Most people run from it. They think pain is something to avoid, something to escape from. But the top 1%, they lean into it. They embrace it. Pain is a signal. It tells you that you're pushing yourself beyond your limits, that you're growing. Every failure, every heartbreak, every sleepless night is just a stepping stone toward success. So, stop fearing pain. Use it. Let it remind you that you're alive, that you're fighting for something bigger than yourself. Remember, every time you fall, every time you get knocked down, it's not the end. It's just another chapter in your story. The question is, are you willing to keep getting back up? Step 3. No one cares. And that's your advantage. Here's something most people don't want to hear. No one really cares about your success as much as you do. Sure, people will support you. They'll cheer you on when it's convenient for them. But at the end of the day, everyone's too wrapped up in their own problems to care about yours. And that's fine. That's actually good news. Because once you accept that no one's coming to save you, that no one is going to hand you success, you realize the power is in your hands. You stop waiting for approval. You stop expecting someone else to validate your dreams. You start realizing that the only person who can make this happen is you. Think about it. When was the last time someone else really did the hard work for you? Sure, people can give you advice, they can guide you, but no one can grind for you. No one can put in the hours, the sweat, the tears, except you. Stop looking for validation. The world is too busy to care, and that's the truth. But here's the flip side. When you succeed, when you finally break through and reach the top, those same people who didn't care, they'll notice. Oh, they'll notice. And then they'll act like they were with you all along. But by that point, you won't need their approval. You'll have something far better. Your own validation. Step 4. Sacrifice. The real cost of greatness. You've heard it 1,000 times, right? Sacrifice is part of the process. But what does that really mean? Let me tell you. It means everything. Sacrifice isn't just about working long hours or skipping a few parties. It's about giving up everything that doesn't serve your ultimate goal. The top 1%. They don't get to have balance. They don't get to live like everyone else. They sacrifice friendships, relationships, comfort, and sometimes even their sanity. And that's because greatness demands everything from you. If you're not willing to give up the good to chase the great, then you're never going to get there. Are you willing to be the one grinding late at night when your friends are out partying? Are you willing to lose sleep, to feel lonely, to be misunderstood by everyone around you because they don't see what you see? That's the cost, kid. That's the price of admission. You want balance? Go find a 9-to-5. You want greatness? Get ready to sacrifice. Step 5. Be ruthless. Cut off the dead weight. Here's where things get ugly and most people shy away. If you want to be in the top 1%, you have to be ruthless. Not cruel, but ruthless. There's a difference. Being ruthless means being uncompromising in your pursuit of success. It means cutting off anything and anyone that holds you back. Friends, family, colleagues. Sometimes they're the very people keeping you from greatness. Maybe not intentionally, but their influence can weigh you down. They'll tell you to take it easy, to chill, to enjoy life a little more. But they don't see what you see. They don't have the fire you have. And if you listen to them, you'll end up just like them. Stuck, comfortable, and unfulfilled. You need to surround yourself with people who push you, challenge you, and hold you accountable. The top 1% don't settle for mediocre relationships. They don't tolerate energy drainers or dream killers. They build a fortress of like-minded individuals who drive them to be better every day. And if you have to walk alone for a while, so be it. You're on a mission, and there's no room for dead weight. Step 6. Embrace the darkness. It's your secret weapon. Let's get real. Everyone has a dark side. Everyone has anger, fear, frustration buried deep inside. But here's the difference. Most people are terrified of their darkness. They pretend it's not there. They bury it, hoping it'll go away. But the top 1%, they don't run from their darkness. They embrace it. Your anger, your pain, your fear, that's your fuel. When the world tells you no, when people doubt you, when you feel like you're on the edge of breaking, that's when your darkness steps in. It pushes you to go further, to fight harder, to dig deeper than you ever thought possible. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of the rage that bubbles up when you fail, the frustration when things don't go your way. Use it. Channel it into your work, into your hustle, into your grind. Let it become your secret weapon, the thing that drives you when everything else fails. The top 1% know how to turn their darkest moments into their greatest strengths. And that's what sets them apart. That's what gives them the edge. Step 7. die before you quit. The final step, this is it. The last step, the most important step. You have to be willing to die for this. Not literally, of course, but you have to have the mindset that there's no turning back, no plan B. You either make it or you die trying. The top 1% don't quit when things get hard. They don't give up when they hit roadblocks. They push through no matter how much it hurts, no matter how hopeless it seems. Because here's the thing, most people quit right before they're about to break through. They hit a wall, and instead of climbing over it, they turn around and walk away. But the top 1%, they don't stop. They break through that wall, no matter how many times it knocks them down. That's the mindset you need. You have to be willing to give it your all, to sacrifice everything, to keep going, even when it feels like the world is conspiring against you. You have to be willing to risk everything for that 1% chance of success. Because if you're not willing to die for your dreams, then what's the point? So here we are. You've heard the truth. You've seen what it takes. The road to the top 1% isn't glamorous. It's not easy. It's painful. It's lonely. And it's full of sacrifice. But the reward is freedom. Freedom to live life on your terms. Freedom from the mediocrity that traps everyone else. Freedom to be more, to do more, to have more. The question is, are you willing to pay the price? Because if you are, then welcome to the top 1%.